Grand Rising Kings and Queens, how are you all doing? This is Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tameka, and I hope that everyone is doing great. We are one day past the new moon energy, so I hope everyone has gotten a chance to really settle in and set some new intentions for this next cycle. I can tell you that the energy that I feel is that of newness, not just because of the new moon, but just by virtue of us just coming to the realization that we need to settle into the change that's been going on around us. Not so much succumbing to the change that's going on in our environment, but just learning where our footing is and learning what influences and conditions are we actually allowing to affect us, and what are those that we are just allowing to fall by the wayside. We all understand that change is inevitable, even though sometimes it does not always feel harmonious. Sometimes we want to understand what is the next thing, best next thing that's going to happen, and that causes us to angst at times. Had a really good friend this morning put some things in perspective for me as I was going on my nature walk this morning, and it really helped me out. You know what I'm saying? So embrace those synchronistic relationships that you're coming into. Embrace the advice that someone else may have for you. Sometimes we get really good about giving advice, but not so much receiving. And giving and receiving is just as important. So if that be you, it may be someone that you have encountered. It might be a new relationship. It might be a rekindled or even continued relationship. But just allow for that healthy exchange to come about so that you can pretty much be on the path to your highest good and to your highest vibration. Okay. So I'm feeling very grounded, very centered. I felt led to come back from my walk and do this reading for you guys post new moon. But that energy is supposed to still kind of carry on. I feel like we're all, as a whole, shifting into a new season. Okay, the weather is changing, and the environment's changing. Relationships are possibly changing as well. And wanting to believe that we're setting forth a path of growth and prosperity and abundance in all forms. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and be settled. So thank you, Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors, Divine White Light. Thank you for your messages on today, September 18th, or whenever you watch this video. It's definitely going to be its appointed time for you. We're going to use about three Oracle cards today. We're going to actually use the Modern Witch Tarot, and then we're going to clarify with the Muse. So thank you so much. I'm trying to direct my attention out of the kitchen because I'm recording. Anyway, thank you, Spirit Guide Angels. Thank you for whatever messages that you're currently seeking, or whatever clarity that you are wishing for. Hopefully nothing is said that would be brand new for you, but it'll be more or less a confirmation. I do feel like we are more in tune than we give ourselves credit for. Spirit is giving us signs and synchronicities that we may want to may want to second guess, but really shouldn't second guess. And so, that being said, let's see what's in for us today. All right, we're going to start with the Angels of Abundance to see what the messages are there as it relates to this new cycle, our new social circles, our new environments, what should be our focus going into the next season or cycle, what circumstances that may surround us and give us the best courses of action as it relates to that. We're going to get two of these cards unless more comes out. We'll just be fluid and open to that. Let me stop. I think sometimes we need to realize that what is meant for us is for us. Whatever is meant for us is for us. Whatever the timing of something that we want to come to pass, it'll come forth, and we must put all of our faith, hope, and trust into our higher selves, into our spirit guides and our ancestors. And so just not take it for granted that they haven't forgotten about us, okay? Just felt the need to say that. What is for us is for us. We don't have to manipulate or control the environment or the circumstances or even the people in that cycle. Focus on your priorities is the first Angel of Abundance Oracle card. And I will read, it says, when you put your focus in where you receive your outcome, your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them time and attention and you deserve. Okay? Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And some of you, the priority just is maybe need to be the focus on yourself, your what it is that you want to manifest, your innate abilities being enhanced, creativity coming forth, enhancing relationships, whatever it is that your focus and priorities are right now. Spirit is saying to allow time, allow an environment, allow the conditions for that to expand, okay? And just shedding light on that situation, shedding the light on the focus that what it is that you want, not what other people want for you, not other people's opinions, but what is the priorities that you want to set forth and putting that time and effort and attention into it and doing away with the feeling of anxiety that might come with that. Again, like I said, things are coming into a lot of change that we're unfamiliar with. We keep saying we want things to grow, but then we don't want the change that comes with that. We don't want the uncomfortableness of moving out of our comfort zone that comes with that. It's all about what it is that you want to set forth. Okay? And those are the things that we set forth for the new moon, for this next cycle. Prioritizing. A lot of us are prioritizing things in our environment, but we're not prioritizing things introspectively. Okay, so that's the Spirit is calling. Let's get another card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Something that's just keep ringing. It says, what position are you playing? For some of you, what position are you playing? Like, what is it that you're putting into the mix, into the ingredients? Like, on your art, on your part, and what position are you playing? What side are you playing? That's what I hear as a question for some of you. And if this resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it where it is. I mean, wow. We're reading for a whole collective, and everyone has different circumstances. All of these were face down. The one that fell on the floor is the one I'm led to take. And it says, windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different ways. Some of them are unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay? So, again, if you are having anxiety about how something is going to transform or unfold, Spirit has just also been giving you gentle nudges to let you know that you are divinely guided to focus on what it is that you need to focus on. Our biggest homework assignment is always ourselves. It's not other people, it's not how to control the situation, but the part and position that we play in that. And Spirit is letting you know that when you focus on that, then your abundance will fall in different areas unexpectedly. It might not be in the area of money. It might be in the area of your peace of mind, your healthy relationships, your health in general, okay, your life purpose, plan, and passion. So just take note of that. You're going to move to the crystal angel cards here. And so and I do believe that whatever crystals come out, these are the crystals that you are to meditate for the next couple days with. If you don't have it, at least find crystals that are associated with the attributes of the crystal that comes out. 2 cards. And then some of us need to continue just to do the work. Do the work. Tap into that uncharted territory within your soul, your spirit. Do the work. It's time for those shadow sides to be exposed. Let's shed light on those things that continuously hold us back and give us perspectives that are not healthy. Expose that and move away from it. For some of you, that is the focus of priorities. To shine light on those things that you do not want to, that are uncomfortable to uncover. It's rather you uncover it than something from your external environment uncover it for you. Because things come and situations come, and we have to remember this. Situation comes to buffet us. Relationships come to buffet us, to expose us, to mirror the illusion of what's going on inside. And then is when we can experience the abundance in our soul. Too many cards. Yes. And feel we need to learn and continuously learn how to be satisfied in that process. So 3 cards actually came out. I'll take all 3. The sodalite, the I hope I'm saying this right, the sugarlite, okay, and then the dolomite. All of them, the ites. Okay, let's see what they say. So the sugilite, I don't know how to say it, but please forgive me if I say it wrong. It says, own your divine power, replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Sodalite, okay, socialize and join in, make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. And then the dolomite, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Okay, so this talks about your social circle, those things that you have put into your environment to empower you. Like I said, developing healthy relationships and healthy connections. Not relying too much on other people's opinions about what you should do about any situation. However, there are a person or persons or a group of people that will meet you where you are and and perhaps facilitate the growth and the focus that you need right now in this cycle. And of course, staying strong in your own convictions and not allowing other people to dictate or judge you in a way that you feel like you're off balance and off center. I saw the support card come out, so let's see if it comes out again. Okay, so owning your divine power. I think a lot of us are continuously on the journey of owning our power and knowing that we don't need validation from outside sources. We don't need validation from people, no matter how close they are, no matter how much you love them. You don't need validation from outside sources. If you yourself are focused on doing the work of self-development and self-growth and introspection, then you do not need that validation. And I think sometimes because we love people so much, we allow them to become our compass. And Spirit is saying we need to get away with that. Stay strong in your own personal faith. Let go of codependent relationships and attachments. Some of us need to do spiritual work to cut cords. Okay, if that be you, then that's what you need to focus on this in this cycle. Letting go of those spiritual attachments that are not serving you. Okay, but on the flip side of that, getting in touch and in tune with people that are in your life for a reason, that give you some type of peace and that has a healthy exchange. Okay, 2 cards for those. Take those. Thank you. Meditation. This is always the key. Like stilling yourself, getting away from everything, going into nature. That is always the key to everything. Prayer and meditation will bring you divine answers, divine guidance. Put you in a centered place so you don't feel so topsy-turvy. Because with change of the seasons and cycles, you always feel like you're off. You could feel like you're off balance, okay? Unless you're actually doing the work to make sure that you're centered. And creating a space and environment, even in your home, that is going to give you that solidarity that you seek. nature is always the fundamental foundation spot or place or environment that will give you insight, that will give you a calmness, centeredness. So, just venture on that. Enchantment. We had this the other day. Going out in nature, being playful, not taking yourself too seriously, going with the flow, okay? Being magical, allowing spirit to send you messages and synchronicities and you actually pay attention to them. Support came out again. So here it is that spirit is saying that you are supported. I am present. They are present. We have a collective consciousness that is here for us to guide us on our life journey. This seems very repetitive, but I feel like if you're watching this video and you've watched the other ones, a lot of the messages point towards doing that inner homework. Okay? Because we want things and we want to manifest things on the outside of us, but unless we get the internal side of us down pat and we work on self, a lot of those other things, it'll be, the resistance is going to be there for those things to come into fruition. So everything, we are our biggest homework assignment, and we must remember that. Okay? So we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot in order to do this spread right now. And we're going to use the Muse Tarot in order to clarify whatever's needed. Thank you. I mean, this 2020 journey has been all about self-discovery, self-realization, introspection, reflection. Like every day of our life is that, but more so now because we done went through a lot of different milestones in this year, and it's important to get back to the basics. And like I said before, find the position that you play in all of it. What is the position that you play in all of what's going on around you? Like, we have an influence too, and we need to realize, like, are we setting conditions that are favorable for us? Are we setting and allowing people to set toxic conditions for us? It's all a question. Again, it's all a question. Oh, the Hangman. So this is talking about enlightenment. A lot of us are doing the work. A lot of us have been doing the work to seek that self actualization that we want. I feel like some of you are hanging around to kind of make a decision about something or someone as well. We'll get more clarity about what this is, but at the core of everything, it's like you are kind of not hanging around idle, but just hanging around trying to figure out what's next. What is the next path that you're to go on? Like, what's next? I do feel like some of you are waiting to make a major decision about something, and you are needing some guidance. You feel as though you've been hearing this ringing in your ears, different frequencies. Your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you, and you're just feeling like you're waiting for that divine push into the next endeavor, whatever that might be, the next chapter in your life, whether it be a move, a relationship, an endeavor that you are really trying to manifest, but just don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. And we need to understand that that is okay. The Knight of Pentacles. So it may be in an endeavor, like it may be a project. It might be your health even. Let's keep going. Thank you. The World card. So you're waiting for something to come full circle around you. And the cycles that have been going on are definitely things that are teaching you. You've been learning something along the way, along the journey. Because something is rushing in, but it's part of you is like you want to kind of slow it down too. You want to slow it down even though what's crossing you may be going very fast. You may be even called to make a split decision about something that maybe you don't feel ready for. And subconsciously you're waiting for things to come full circle. You're waiting for more information. You're waiting for more synchronicity. Hold on. Too many cards come out. Okay, shuffle again. But you are in a healing process. I feel like you are being more exposed, and that's why everything feels so kind of foreign, and you kind of waiting around because you do feel more exposed in this next situation. You feel more vulnerable. You feel like you're making the wrong decision. You may be feeling like you're making the wrong decision here because things are coming at you kind of quickly. It may be an opportunity that's coming towards you quickly that you might be called to make a decision about, but you're not sure about what the second, third, and fourth quarter effect is. Something flips over, I think. Don't see it now, but something flipped over in here. Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. I feel like your activity is the activity of what you're going through right now subconsciously is like you're trying to make sure that you can see the big picture, like you can see it from the beginning to the end. And in a sense you do see it from the beginning to the end, but you don't have all the in between. Like you might even know what the outcome of this is going to be, whatever this is for you. Again, it could be a move, it could be a business relationship, whatever the case may be. We don't have a full picture yet, but things are going so fast. You might feel like you can see or even feel how it's all going to end, but you're just trying to see what is going to be the end, what is going to be the in between stage. In the recent past, you had the Tower card, so it is a rebuilding, and you might be reluctant to move forward because you may have had something just come and just totally disrupt what your original plan was. But now you're trying to get back to this place where you get your footing again, you get centered again. Um, and like I said, Spirit has given you glimpses of how it's going to come together, but you're still kind of waiting around trying to figure out how things are supposed to go. An opportunity is there, okay? But it's like you just truly want to make sure you don't want the same thing to happen again. You don't want the same mistake to happen twice. It wasn't really a mistake, it was just a learning process for you. But again, it's like you're focusing, going back to the oracle, you are focusing on your priorities. Okay? You may be trying to prioritize how you do things first, second, third. And for many of you, it might come from a collaboration that you have with other people that might be on the same journey or trying to accomplish the same goal. All right. Right now, you're ready to go on a journey. Like I said before, you are trying to map out how this is all going to go. All right, you're setting your sails, you're looking out, you're trying to evaluate everything from A to Z. There are some things that you are confused about that you don't see in the in between. Some of you, you're meant to see it, and some of you are not. I feel like it's just a test of your faith right now to go step by step, moment by moment in this next cycle. So you are setting sails, you're getting prepared, but it's just like you still want to make sure that you are being guided because of what happened in the past with this Tower card. But I just want to I want to assure you that what happened in the past with the Tower was absolutely meant to happen. Everything that we go through and seek and say was absolutely meant to happen. Okay? Not meant to take that card. It's just flipped. Let me clear this up. We're going to clarify some of these too to get a better understanding of what it is. What is the guidance going forward? What's in the near future? And then don't get me wrong, a lot of you are in a place of, I have been meditating. I have been trying to surround myself with people, places, going to places that are going to facilitate what these next steps are. And the Ten of Wands is here in the near future. So whatever burdens you may have carried, they're coming to an end. Whatever foresight that you might have felt was obscured is coming to an end. It's time for you to like lay it down and kind of trust the process, so to speak. Okay, these things that you have been kind of like carrying on you, you know that it's time to let it down. So you have been in meditation, you have been trying to be more magical about what your outcomes are and more favorable. And Spirit is giving you that. Stay strong in your faith, own your divine power. I also feel the need to say some of you have been burdened by other people's beliefs, perceptions, opinions. And now you're trying to let that go. You're letting that go now. So yeah, the way you're going is not it's not patterned after any person. It's your own. You're creating your own path here. Three of Cups. So celebration of self empowerment. You may be celebrating with this community of people, of like-minded people, because you're getting out of this energy and you are getting to more of a freer energy. You're being around people that really appreciate your gifts, your talents, your abundance, and really celebrating you. The King of Wands. So you're making some things happen in your environment. It's like you are going to be connected with people that's going to give you that push of inspiration. They are going to congratulate you. They are going to esteem you. While others might not understand your process, there is a group of people that is here to divinely support you. And it's creating an environment for you to move forward. It may be things of the spirit. It may be something on an external basis. It could be. But everything is coming full circle. The Ace of Swords. You are getting that clarity. So as you sit here at the Hangman, at the center of your reading, the hopes and fears, or the hopes in this aspect, is that you are coming into that gentle push of clarity. You are getting that inspiration. You are moving forward. You're cutting through those things that seem in the past to be blurry, or the waters were muddy, and now you are coming into the realization of where you are to go. Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is your outcome card. So there is a decision to be made, and with the Justice card at the end of that all, I do feel like the balance that you seek, the balance and centeredness and clarity that you do seek is really coming forth for you. Whatever the situation is for you, everybody's going to have a different situation. This is a general reading. It's not geared towards any astrological sign. These are just the energies that are right now. And so if you stumble upon this reading, I really feel like whatever your situation is, this is giving you like the gentle nudges to move forward. There's still a part to play as far as the decision to be made with the Two of Pentacles. It's still a part to play though. And talking about things coming full circle, here's that infinity sign. It's in both places. So I feel like it's almost to say like infinite wisdom is going to be on your side, in your favor, to give you the clarity. Because that is what's in your environment. And this group of people that you're now getting connected with, it might be even an individual person that you've met. They're going to help you on this journey. The Ten of Emotions, or the Ten of Cups. So this emotional fulfillment about whatever the circumstances is that you're currently facing, it's like you are going to get the support that you need. You are going to come full circle. You're trading this Ten of Wands for this Ten of Cups, or Ten of Emotions. You are going to get the emotional fulfillment. You are going to get the clarity that you seek. What are some things to be aware of, Spirit? Let's see. What are some things to be aware of? What are some things to be aware of? Two cards. So the Hermit, the Star card, and the Four of Emotions. Okay. So things to be aware of is, first, use your intuition and your guidance from Spirit. Embrace the healing and the newness of light that's coming forth for you. And then you do need to be aware of trying to take control. This is talking about in your emotions, and this might be a level of withdrawal that's taken on your part, which is fine with the Hermit. But The control right now needs to be on yourself and your healing process. Okay. And the four of emotions with the hermit definitely, it goes hand in hand, because you are feeling like you need to withdraw from a situation in order to see the bigger picture. And that's exactly what the hermit is giving you. And what's funny is this sunshine card is shining on this individual in the middle of the desert, and that is the sun. That's the star. Excuse me, I said the sun, I meant the star. So the star card, the light of the light illuminating something in possible darkness or shadow side. That is what's coming towards you. This is the guidance going forward. What else is there? Then you have the nine of voices. So becoming one with the universe in your favor, being peaceful, just embracing, I feel. Embracing the newness, embracing your beauty, embracing your new talents, embracing your whatever your intuition is telling you about whatever is going on. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. This card wanted to turn over. The death card. There's a true rebirth going on. It's a true transformation. You're coming up out of old situations and you're evolving into something. Out with the old, in with the new. I said that this morning to one of my sisters. Out with the old, in with the new. So you've been cocooning, you've been working on self, you've been meditating, you've been looking at things in all perspectives, you've been evaluating, you've been setting your sails right here. Okay, you've been doing all of that to get to the point of dying and being born again. To be born again with a new mindset, new strategies, new people, new social circle, new practices. Whatever that's been for you. The Queen of Voices. The Queen of Voices is saying, like, I see clearly now. Then you have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You're seeing clearly what it is that you need to do. Go forward. So whatever this Two of Pentacles was in the outcome position, it's like that's gonna give you alternatives. I actually see. Okay, it might not be a choice, but just letting you know that you have alternatives. But just speaking your truth, okay, speaking stuff for what it is and making sure that you are being really clear in your communication with the universe. Okay, and then the Magician card was here. And you also have the Three of Emotions again, the Three of Cups. Okay, the Three of Emotions and the Three of Cups is the same. And it's talking about being able to celebrate and embrace this new release that you have. This new release. Oh, too many cards. This new release that you have, it's going to be celebrated. And then you will experience the abundance, the windfall abundance in all forms. Whether it be your health, your life purpose, or whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. We have the Sun card here. This is bringing you into balance and stability. The thing that you've been wanting to feel solidified in, this is what this card is for. It's the end all be all. It may not be the situation, but it's like in the midst of everything, this is how you're going to be, just like this lady is. You're going to be centered and grounded. Namaste. And you're going to have a healthy outlook on whatever your situation is. You're getting from the outlook of being bonded and just shaken up by people's validation or opinions, and you're becoming like this lady is right here. Really tuning in and knowing what it is that's good for you. Okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. I feel this energy of calmness coming over everyone. And so I hope that that is being that it continues to resonate with you, and that we continue to be on the path of self-discovery and decide what it is that we want to be and how we want to react and what part we play in everything. And I hope that this has been beneficial for you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you desire a more personal reading about your situation, please see the description in the below on how to get in touch with me and make an appointment with me so that we can get more clarity on what it is that you're currently facing. We really appreciate you. The channel is going to grow, and I believe by winter we're going to be somewhere that we never imagined. So thank you so much. And just continue to remember all the messages that's been put forward. Some of you have very unique circumstances, but this was a general reading, so I hope this is giving you some kind of direction and guidance going forward about your circumstances. I love you all until we see each other again. Ashe.